Well, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Hopefully y'all doing good. Hopefully y'all staying blessed like always. If you ask me, I'm good. Look at that bump on my face. Hey. Hopefully y'all doing good. What we gonna talk about today? We're gonna talk about the early bird gets the worm. So you hear that saying, you probably thinking like, bro, that means if you wake up earlier than everybody, you're gonna get more money than everybody. You're gonna get what you going after more than everybody. And really, that's the truth. A lot of things I feel like we sleep on that's kind of becoming more of a viral thing is routines. You look at Ashton Hall. You look at, I don't know people routines, bro. I see a lot of content creators. I put them on here. But they have this morning routine of 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and they just doing crazy stuff. They just having like a normal day. You don't really see more. You don't see a lot of normal ones. You don't see a lot of 8 a.m.s. Just wake up, chill, something. You don't see that. You usually see like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., wake up, work out, run 10 miles, eat, run another 10 miles, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. But I'm here to tell you is you have to fix your routine. Okay, as a young man, as a person that's really trying to reach their potential, one of the hardest things for me is, I don't want to say getting up early, but going to sleep on time. Like, I usually start to, around that nighttime, I procrastinate and I go to sleep. I be in bed literally at 9 o'clock. Turn on some anime, turn on some YouTube or TikTok, blah, blah, and then I stay up. All right, end up going to sleep at like 1 a.m. Then I wake up at like 7 or 6. That's not good sleep. That's not a good routine. But lately, your boy has been locking in. And I always know that this is a big key to my life. And it's a big key to yours, You have to be able to wake up early, all right? I don't care what anybody say. I hate waking up early. Oh, blah, 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 this, blah, blah, that. I ask a lot of people, okay, the best time for them to go to the gym is 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Oh, why not in the morning? I hate getting up in the morning. If you beat that, think about that. A lot of time is wasted because you're not getting up in the morning. I'm not saying you have to get up at 5 a.m., but 6, 7, or 8, even 8, when you wake up at 11 a.m., 12, every single day, those are hours being wasted. And to me, I truly believe in at night you rest, but when that sun come out, that's when you work. That's what I truly believe in. It's just a thing in my head. And we need to become more disciplined and be more consistent with us waking up around 6, 7, around 8, so we can do the things that we need to do. You're probably watching this video. You might not be a morning person. I understand it's hard. But as soon as you break that, like that barrier over you, waking up in the morning, as soon as you start going to sleep on time and just, rolling yourself out of bed, just doing what you have to do, even though you don't want to do it, a lot of your time will be freed up. And a lot of your time will be more flexible because you're doing more stuff in the morning. You're not cramming it all 1 to 10, and then you feel better. I don't care what anybody say. You don't have to be a morning person, but when you do something productive in the morning, you wake up, you clean your house, you go work out, you read your Bible. When you do that to start your day off, you feel more productive, and I promise you, like, your mood overall will be better. Now, for my people that don't like waking up in the morning for the first couple times, it's going to be bad. I can't really relate because I've never been like, when it comes to waking up in the morning, I've never been bad at it. Like, I used to be too good at it. When I used to go to school, I used to wake up at like 5 a.m. And, that was just something I did. It was like, yeah. But at a certain time, I did hate waking up in the morning. Low-key now, I'm not that good at waking up in the morning because, I don't have school and I'm just going to work later in the day. But I still end up waking up at 8 or 9. 10 at the latest. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's usually like 7, 8. And I want to stay asleep longer. But that's just the truth of the matter to me, But I know them times when you can't do that stuff at the end of the day, like, bro, be dead honest with me, Fam, come on now. You can't get that workout in after work. So you gonna use that work. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna work out after work. Oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna go home. Bruh, before you go to work, Go clean that room. Go get that workout in. Go read that Bible. Read that book. Take care of your insurance. Budget. Do a lot of stuff, bro. It's a lot of time in the morning. It's a lot of time in the morning. And you're wasting it, bro. You're wasting it. You're wasting precious minutes, precious hours of the day. And sleep is so important. Trust me, sleep is so important. Sleep is so important. But sleep is so important. But that's why you have to go to sleep a little earlier. All right? You think about it. You go to sleep at 11, wake up at 7. That's enough sleep. You know what I'm saying? And that's a great way to start your day. Get your breakfast in. Talk about your goals. Talk about the stuff you got to do today. The early bird gets the worm because everybody else is cramming. Everybody else is sleeping while you're working, while you're doing the stuff you're supposed to do. And when you start to understand that routine is really important. Now, just going back to what I said about Ashton Hall and them, I don't care what anybody says to you. You do not have to have a 5 a.m. routine unless something is messing up your schedule that bad. You do not have to have one. You can have a good 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m. even routine and have a couple things. You don't have to run 10 miles. You don't have to run 30 miles. Have a good routine. Maybe wake up, read your Bible, stretch, take a shower, brush your teeth, go to the gym, something. You just have to have, when you first start this routine, make it simple for yourself. Don't make it super drastic. Don't make it super challenging, Make it simple and easy and light, And then when it comes to a routine, it doesn't have to take your whole day. There should be time between the stuff you're doing. It shouldn't have to be back to back. That is taking up the whole morning, It should be kind of an ease. And then when you get more into it, then it should be more back to back. Or you should do more stuff, But when you're first starting off, make sure that routine is simple. And, it builds a foundation. Making a routine for yourself, waking up early in the morning, it really builds a foundation of your day. Because, a lot of people are grumpy. In the morning, a lot of people are grumpy. They just not like that. They just don't like that. But it shows. It shows a lot of character when you're tired. Or you just a little grumpy in the morning. But you still have the time to do the stuff that you need to do. And you understand that, okay, I'm grumpy. So I'm going to have to take some time for myself. That morning, to be honest, should be time for yourself. Unless you got kids or something. Most of the people watching these videos, I don't think y'all got kids. So if y'all do, hey, take care of them kids. But even if you wake up earlier than your babies, take some time for yourself in the morning. And be productive. And set up that routine, bro. Last video, I was talking about the gym. Now it's time to set up your routine. And your routine should be yours. It shouldn't be David Goggins. It shouldn't be Ashton Hall's. It shouldn't be no celebrity. It should be your routine. We all got different lives. We all are on different missions, different goals. So make your routine yours. Stick to it. Stay consistent. Stay disciplined. And you're going to start to see how many things change in your life, And after that repetition, I'm telling you, okay, every morning I'm going to the gym. Every morning I'm reading my Bible and every day. And then it starts to go into the night routine. I feel like your night routine should be as good as your morning routine. It really should. Maybe I'll put that in another video because I yap so much about this morning routine. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Y'all see. But hopefully y'all enjoyed that video. Hopefully that was some good advice for y'all. Especially if you're struggling to wake up in the mornings and stuff. Just know that I feel y'all pain, bro. But you gotta do it, man. I know it's hard, but you gotta do it, man. For real. But hopefully y'all stay blessed. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that video. I will see you, ladies and gentlemen. Read your Bible and peace.